What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to Final Fantasy. We are back here in Martha's Rest to find Bernard. Make sure he can build that bridge for us so we can progress. We do also have the other side of this whole place to take care of down the elevator, but
And that must be the ladder.
first things first, look for our good old scout. I think we already cleared this part of this place out, to be honest, but we can check.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon.
With a little bit of luck,
What was that?
we'll have a quest that's going to send us where we're going.
Come on.
Well, he's having a bad day.
There he is.
Hold on, we're coming!
Stay down.
Bernardo's having a very rough time of it right there. Well, he might learn sharp fang. Plenty of crafting materials for whenever we head back to the hideaway.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
Why, I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, hey?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
Alright, since we know where that bridge leads, and we know that that's going to be the part of the game that progresses us onwards, we're definitely going to go check the other section first before we slip across this bridge.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
He seems like a good dude. Solid enough.
The bridge will be fixed when it's...
And perhaps there's something we can do for Martha in the meantime. Maybe she needs something from the other section down the elevator. Saw a lot of monsters down there ripe for the killing, so I'll be doing that regardless.
It was good, honest work.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him.
It would probably
But
be
anyway,
wise.
thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Hopefully it doesn't make me progress. I still want to go check out the other place first.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Kingdom of Rosaria has fallen a long way since.
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, aye. Let them deal with it.
That's insane.
Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, he weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
You did have one, but your mother is a snake.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them.
It is ironic considering how much every nation needs them and wants them. This whole situation gives hoplite vibes from the Spa and Empire.
Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of all that. I mean, anybody who's watched my content for any amount of time knows how I feel about slaves and slavers in general, so... Seeing how all this is playing out with the second-class citizens, even though they're literally being relied on for everything, it's not too different from the elite, quote-unquote, and how they look at the working-class people who kind of hold everything up. Not everyone is like that, but there is a certain scorn put on regular citizens.
And assumed it was best for all concerned.
I'm not gonna get into that too much, but...
For a child to be blamed. To be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way. Did we?
No.
So this is all playing out as quite detestable.
No mistakes.
Like he said too, they weren't exactly... They didn't exactly have the red carpet rolled out for them under Elwin, but at the very least they had some kind of dignity. The Empire kind of just sees them as a AA battery to slot in and toss away when it's empty. Maybe we'll get a chance to do something about that. Okay, this thing looks like it's gonna really pack a punch if it wants to. Let's not take this thing for granted.
Not this time.
Take a seat, big guy. I did not know this thing tossed crystals. Okay, he's done. That thing was hefty. You know, the irony of the way that they treat branded or bearers is what they call them, right? They actually need them. They depend on them for everything. The society has become way too lazy to even go get like a bucket of water themselves. And yet they treat the bearers like less than. But in reality, they're the things holding up this entire society, it seems like.
You're finished.
Messing up that little combo. That's the one I wanted. There we go. Gotta get better at landing the aerial combo.
Stay down.
It's another one of the big old turtle boys. Be careful with this one. So let's just see what kind of stagger potential I'm getting out of this.
Not this time.
See? Wrong dodge button. That's what I wanted.
This time.
Wunderbar. Beautiful.
Too slow. Better already.
Take a little sippy sip. cool thing about this area having so many things to fight is it's ample opportunity to practice. I don't feel like I'm wanting for interactions at all.
It's over.
I need to keep a mindful thought process about the combinations in this game because I definitely feel like I'm missing something.
Stay down. You're finished.
Seems like there should be a better button combo that I'm not quite doing, maybe. Some kind of burst damage that I've missed out on along the way. That's a lock-on issue. Should I pull all this loot that's everywhere? Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. Just something when I'm doing these combinations, they don't feel like they're hitting like they should. Of course, they totally could be. My damage just could be a little low. Or maybe you're supposed to be comboing the Q and E's constantly. You can mess with it. I'm supposed to be fighting you? Yes, I am. I didn't think it would have had me fight chocobos. That's why I hesitated on that. It's like it feels bad, man, when you kill chocobos, though. They're like the dogs of this world, almost. They seem like friendly pets. Maybe that's because we had a pet one at the beginning, so... So there's loot back there. Let's swing wide first. I do want to make a nuisance of myself out here in the countryside.
It's over. Stay down.
I don't know about easy. I hit that thing with like 200 abilities. I don't know what you were about to do with the tentacles on my dog, but it's not gonna happen. You know, leave my little furball alone. while since he caught me with the charge like that. Definitely take the chest loot. The big old bridge we got here. Just yank you out of the sky. I can. Back here. Phoenix shift is just better for things like that.
That's enough. Finished.
Yeah, outside of the spam stagger potential on Garudas, I think Phoenix Shift just seems, at least to me, it just seems like the better damage option. Especially with the juggle combos. Like all you can do with Garudas, at least so far. I don't know if it gets better with the upgraded trees, etc. But it seems like you kind of just like pull them towards you. There's no gap close, execute like there is on Phoenix Shift. Like you drop somebody with Phoenix Shift, you dash at them, get the execute real fast. Doesn't seem like there's a version of that in Garudas. Not that there needs to be, I mean the stagger potential on that is insane, but... Still, for the way I like to play it, it just feels more satisfying to do things like this. Yeah, the chocobos first. Did we check this little outcropping yet? Doesn't look like we did. I think we did the... not up here though.
It's over.
Pretty close to another level up. Might be able to sneak that before we even get to the objective. Oh, what is this? That's the first time I've seen a chest like this. Got a goblin coin. I think that's the first big chest we've seen. Okay, there's more to keep an eye out for. Me with that big old sprint, Clive. There we go. Well, I know that's an abbey, but I don't really see how many pilgrims are going to be making this journey.
What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
What a hell of a pilgrimage path.
It's over.
There's a level up. I'm not quite sure what the level cap even is. Looks like we're still really early in the game though, so I don't imagine it's very close to being capped. That is why I was interested in Heatwave, by the way. I just launched the entire battlefield. That right there is why I was interested in Wave. I launched enemies that I couldn't even see that were behind me. I do realize I haven't been using Dog much. Or Toggle, I guess it's the name, not Dog. That's the Dragon Age in me. I haven't really been using Toggle's combos much. Really just haven't felt the need to, though. His ability is a launch, but we already have a pretty solid one. We have multiple good launches, actually. Good boy. Mosey on around the back first. I see this quest destination nearby, I know.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see.
Have a different perspective now, huh?
Then please, follow me. I don't want to die.
Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you.
The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone. It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again, and find the happiness denied you in this life.
So the bearers, every time they use their powers...
Thank you.
Is that why Sid coughs? Does that work the same way for dominance? Is that why some of the bearers cough like that? Every time you draw on the power, it kind of saps your life force.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now, their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, Pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
Well, if I didn't hate the Empire before.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes.
Literally working them to death. I have a decent chunk of time to look around here real fast before we fast travel back.
Thank you for bringing us the physic.
There might have been a chest in there since we could look. You got any hidden goodies for me? Yeah, they're quite literally working those bears to death. They petrify. As I said, if I didn't have enough reason to despise them before, I certainly do now. I was already invested in putting a stop to it, thanks to what happened at Phoenix Gate. I'll have to check the codex at some point to see. The crystal's curse. Here we go. Perfect. The price bearers and dominants pay for channeling ether through their bodies. The gradual petrification of their flesh does not affect those who use a crystal to cast magics. Beginning with a stiffness and ache in the extremities, as the curse progresses, limbs are rendered immobile and the pain unbearable. At last, the victim turns completely to stone, and their body crumbles into dust. There is no known cure. Okay, so that is why Sid coughs. That is why some of them get sick. But it seems like it can kind of be counteracted with a crystal, if you cast a magic crystal.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Getting lots of connections here.
And know
The
that
Hanged
you
Man
will
and
always be
this one,
welcome
no?
here. You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
I am very much appreciating the lore building and world building and the dark nature of this game. This game is literally perfect for me in that sense. I can't believe I denied playing this for over a year. As is always the case, I refuse to play some things out of stubbornness, and then I feel like an asshole when I finally see what they're like, because, of course, I love them. Set outside. Sid caught up with us, huh?
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct. But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her.
That'd be Benedicta, right?
Well, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
Good advice.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
Holding on. And the road to Eastwood is open. We have side quests galore here, actually. So rest assured we'll be doing those before we move on. But that is going to be for another episode, not right now. This is going to be a wrap for this one. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, as always, there's a tip link in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Final Fantasy. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.